Everyone, let's learn about forward propagation in neural network. This is the process of forward propagation. In this we have three layers, that is input layer and hidden layer, output layer. Each neuron is activated based on activation function. The information transfer input to output via hidden layer. It means how much information transferred from input to output. Now we have to find out the input to hidden layer. In this we get h1 h2 values and activation function values. H1 water connected to h1, x1 w1 plus x2 w3 plus x3 w5 plus bias. We have some values x1 x2 x3. X1 is 1, x2 is 4, x3 is 5. All values, these are weight values. All values are substituted in this equation. X1 is 1, W1 is 0.1, X2 is 4, W3 is 0.3, X3 is 5, W5 is 0.1 and bias 0.1. Now we get answer. H1 is 2.7. After this, apply to the activation function, that is sigmoid activation function. Sigmoid activation function is 1 by 1 plus e power minus x. Minus x is replace h1 value. h1 value is 2.7. That is 1 by 1 plus e power minus 2.7. The result of activation function h1 value 0.937. This is h1 value. This is h1 activation function value. Now we have to find h2 value. H2 what are connected to H1? X1 W2 plus X2 W4 plus X3 W6 and bias. So these values are substituted in this equation. That is H2 value is 5.4 and after we have to apply activation function, that is sigmoid 1 by 1 plus e power minus H2. H2 value is minus 5.4. That is 0.995. This is H2 value, this is H2 activation function value. Now we have to find hidden layer to output layer. In this we get O1, O2 and its activation function values. O1. How to find O1? What are connected to? H1 W7 plus H2 W8 plus B2 bias. Already we get H1, H2 values. H1 is 0.937, H2 is 0.995 plus 0.5. So O1 value is 1.952 and apply to the activation function 1 by 1 plus c power minus O1. O1 value is minus 1.952. After we get O1 activation function value 0.8757. Next O2. O2 is H1 W9 plus H2 W10 plus B2. H1 H2 value substituted in this equation and after apply sigmoid activation function, that is 1 by 1 plus e power minus O2. O2 value substitute in this equation, that is 1 by 1.236. After O2 activation function value 0.8088. After this we have to find loss. The main purpose of forward propagation, how much loss, how much error in this forward propagation. So I am taking mean square error. Mean square error formula is 1 by n summation I is equal 1 to n actual value minus predicted value whole square. We have two values, that is 1 by 2 summation I is equal to 1 to 2 actual value minus predicted value whole square plus actual value minus predicted value whole square. So we have O1 value and target value 0.1, O2 value is 0.005, T2 is 0.8088. So after this calculation, the loss is 0.58874. This is the forward propagation of loss.